Shalom, brothers and sisters. This next one's ridiculous. Does the European Union want to ban mushroom picking in Poland? You heard that one right. I'm sure that Mushroom Church in America might get involved here and help them. Deputy Prime Minister Jarosław Kaczynski claimed that mushroom picking was an essential freedom for the Polish people and was now threatened by the EU. We have this freedom, we go mushroom picking, a huge part of Poles go mushroom picking. It is part of our freedom, and we will not let this freedom be taken away from us. With regard to mushrooms, the EU has encouraged limits that pertain to the quantity of mushrooms an individual can pick for their own use. Member states have differing policies on the ground, though. According to the independent Polish outlet Oko Press, Polish and Czech law places no limits on how much can be foraged on average. In the latter case, it is considered akin to a sport, with the Czech Institute publishing maps and best conditions for mushroom picking. France and Germany, on the other hand, have a limit of 250 grams or a basket of mushrooms respectively. In the Netherlands, people can only pick mushrooms on their own land. The moisture-loving fungi is a staple of Central European dishes, ranging from thick sauce to stroganoff to stuffed in pastries or sprinkled dry over dishes. Whatever you think you need or you had your right to or your culture was important like this, it's going to be taken away, controlled and regulated. And how did we allow these people in power to start doing things like this? What's it got to do with the government? How many mushrooms I go pick in the forest and eat? But now everything will be controlled. And then they will use climate change and all these other things to drive the control. I don't see the elites having a minimum amount of mushrooms they're allowed to pick or things they can or can't do. I don't see them having to cut back on their Learjet travels and gas guzzlers and super sports cars to save the planet or the environment. I see them flying all over the place recklessly. But there's a different set of rules for those in charge and everybody else who's being used for depopulation. But God, we have our hope. Jesus. Shalom.